Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in day 5 of the 3-star air support raid tournament with all colors. I'm going to feature my 5 raid flags with commentary. If you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. I am 20-0 on the week, so currently undefeated. Defense has a B rating now, so we actually have progressed throughout the week. We started out at an E on day 1, went to a D rating on day 2. I've been C rating for the past couple days and currently a B rating, so definitely an improvement there. Right now we are in the top 5% on the leaderboard. I'm ranked 19,223. So with a solid performance today, we should be able to get into the top 1%. Today's featured hero is going to be Double Karil. So I really love Karil. His attack stat is extremely high for a 3-star hero when you've got that toon bonus. He has 1,039 attack, 617 shield, and 1504 health. I do have masterclass emblems on him because I pulled a couple of these in the instant portal already with the masterclass emblems. So he has it so that the attack talent path, or rather the talent path, is all the way to the left on the emblem path. So he actually could even have a little bit higher of an attack score if I manually redid his talent path. You can see this one right here on the right was missed, and then the extra attack over here on the right, and then this one over here. So we actually could have even a higher attack stat, 15 over here, another 15 down here, and then this one is 24 versus 15, so that's 39 higher of an attack that he could have if I manually did his talent path. But anyway, today's first battle is going to go up against a Swan Maiden tank team. They've also got Glass Jahinger, Glass Azar, Glass Balthazar, and Toon Ishtak. So I am going to bring in probably Toon Belith as a healer, and then maybe another green and a blue. Let's see who I've got here. I've actually got 3 Karils. This one I manually did and got him to talent 24. But let's see who I've got that I can add. Let's add in Belith as our healer. I'll bring in Toon Burden as another attacker, and then they've got Glass Hero, so I can reduce their mana. I'll bring in Toon Ganju as another attacker, and we will go into battle with this. Just let me get the defensive troop on Belith, and we are good to go. I've got a blue dragon. I don't have a Barbarian 3-star dragon. I don't even think there is a Barbarian 3-star blue dragon, so it will at least increase their stats a little bit. All right, so I am going to start off with these 3 greens vertically up against Swan Maiden and moving that 1 blue tile over so I can match 3 blues up against her next turn, or we could get a Cascade to set up a blue diamond even better. There was a 20% chance that I got that blue tile where I wanted it, and it worked out great. Now, I am gonna hold off on hitting that blue diamond. So Karil needs 10 tiles to get his special because he's average speed, and if I could have gotten 12% mana increase for him, then he would get down to 9 tiles. But because we can't use mana troops, obviously, with it being a 3-star tournament, he needs 10 tiles. I need 1 more blue tile. I'm gonna match the 3 greens on the right, see if we can get a blue over there. We did not. Let's match something that might set a Cascade off. I'm not seeing anything obvious, though. Let's match the 3 yellows on the top right here. Still no blue. All right, well, now we've got a little bit of a Cascade I can set off with these greens and reds, and we did finally get the blue, and Swan Maiden is dead. Let's use Toon Burden on Azar. Between this and the blue diamond I'm about to hit, this should kill her. Awesome. And we've got our Karil specials. Let's use our dragon first to see what kind of damage that does. And then let's see if we can kill Ishtak with one of them. Nah, I thought we might need both, but that's okay. We're going to kill Balthazar as well, and then we're just going to ghost tiles on the right over here until I can get some more specials. We do have Ganju. I'm going to wait to use Ganju for a moment since he steals mana or reduces mana. Let's heal with Belith. And then I'm going to match some yellow, so let's just use Ganju now. Give me a blue tile. Perfect. All right, we are going to be able to kill off Jahinder with Karil, and he's got 1,086 defense plus 54, so 1,140 defense, and this Karil, because he does extra damage to red, is going to deal 847 damage. All right. Next up, flag number 2, we are going up against a glass Jahinder tank team, so definitely going to keep my blues in there. And let's bring in probably my Balthazars. And then I need a healer. I'll probably bring in Jolly. Or maybe Hilo. No, he's only at 55. Probably should get him to 60 at some point, but let's use Jolly. He is very slow mana speed, but once we get some tiles, we'll be in good shape there. We'll keep the blue dragon. All right, let's roll. I am going to start off with the 3 greens on the right. That's going to set off 2 cascades, one with the purples underneath, and then the blues directly right after that. And that might kill Jahinder. Perfect, it did. Now, let's match the 3 reds vertically up against Unferth. We are going to have a cascade of yellows. And some more yellows coming up. Very nice. I'm going to be able to match 4 yellows, or we can get a yellow diamond cascade. Even better. All right. So I will be able to get Jolly special with this yellow diamond. So let's hit this. Don't set off Beelith. Thank you. Let's use Jolly to heal and get that increased mana generation. Now, I don't want to set off Beelith if we can avoid it. Let's match these 3 purples on the right. I don't think we should be in danger of any cascades on the left. Perfect. Now let's kill Beelith before she goes off and heals everybody. Might need both of them. Oh, man. Actually, what does she have left for health? 108? Yeah, we can definitely kill her with those 3 purple tiles. So let's use this Balthazar on Ganju since he does extra damage to Holy. 1,240 damage. Damn. Alright, we've got our 2 Karils. Let's kill off the 2 on the right here, or close to it. They just healed with a dragon. I'm probably going to need both of the Karils. Almost dead for this other Ganju. Do I want to just kill him? Yeah, I do. Alright, let's match these 3 blues over here, and then I'll ghost 3 other blues, or we could get a cascade of blues even better. Alright, let's use our blue dragon, and then Karil times 2. And Valen is reviving. Awesome. Don't revive again. Awesome. We are now 2 for 2, and I said awesome again. I've had a couple people comment on my videos lately that I say that like all the time, which is a fact. I do indeed. All right. I am going to bring back in Beelith because she is a Dispeller, and I don't want to deal with Kailani's shared damage. So let's bring in Beelith, and then I'm going to keep both of my Balthazars because they have the superior masterclass wizard talent where they can dispel just by hitting with tiles. So if I don't have Beelith's special charge at the time, then I'll be able to potentially dispel with just using tiles. And even with their specials, I'll be able to potentially get rid of it. All right, let's start off with the 3 purples on the top right. I do like setting cascades off, so I could do the 3 purples in the middle, top rightish, to set up the greens on the bottom, but that's going to leave that 1 purple tile out in no man's land. So if I didn't have purples on this team, I probably would have done that. But let's do this. Now, I want to match these 3 purples vertically. That's going to set off like a little cascade of yellows. Maybe I'll get some blues underneath. Nope. Let's match the 3 blues all the way on the left. Now I'm going to match the 3 reds vertically up against Priska. Maybe we'll get a purple. Not in the right spot, but we can make that work. Let's match these 3 greens in the bottom left. Then I can match the purples next turn. I'm going to do them vertically because I don't want to hit Kailani with any tiles if I can avoid it. Awesome, she's not going off yet. We should be able to kill her with my 2 Balthazars. Perfect, she's dead. Let's use these blue tiles to ghost. Probably could have just used one of those Balthazars and then killed her with tiles, but at least we're able to ghost those blue tiles, and now we can heal. Everybody stay alive, thank you. Now, let's match these 3 blues over here so I can get my 2 Karils. I'm going to see if we can kill Balthazar close to it. Let's use the dragon first. And then let's use our first Karil. And yeah, we can definitely kill Balthazar. I probably can kill him with the minor damage. Yeah, 394 health on Balthazar. We could definitely kill him with the minor damage. Or maybe not. Damn, 71 health left. Alright. Well, let's match these purples and reds here. You should die from the burn damage over the next turn or 2. Maybe a couple more turns. Alright. Anyway, let's match the greens here. What does Beelit have for health? 97. I've only got 1 green on this team. Let's match these 3 greens, setting off that little cascade of reds. We've got some more purple so that we can get Balthazar's special before Beelit goes off. Awesome. Now, let's kill her. And then, what does Balthazar have left? 11, and he still has the burn for 2 more turns. Yeah, so we'll be fine there. Let's use this Balthazar and Ganju. And then I am going to hit this purple dragon. That's going to make it so I can match some blues next turn. Balthazar is dead from the burn damage. Perfect. Nice cascade of purples. This is going to end the battle. Don't kill Balthazar, please. Thank you. That was close, but we still would have won that battle anyway, even if one of them died. Alright, we are 3 for 3 today. Next up, we've got a Toon Ulmer tank team. So they've got 3 Toons and 2 Glass Heroes. I am going to bring in Toon Burden for one of these. And that way I have an extra green. And then I think I'm going to keep Balthazar in. Yeah, let's keep him in. We'll go with this all-Toon team. Alright, let's start off with the 3 blues on the left before they get separated. Nice cascading. Cool, let's match these 4 greens now. Ulmer is almost dead already. Now, let's match these 3 purples to move up that 1 green dragon, and then I can match 3 greens next turn. I've actually got a couple options. Let's match them this way with the yellows. I'm going to do that because next turn I'll match the blues on the top right, which will set off that little cascade of yellows and allow that green to move up a couple. Or we could get some cascading and kill Bane. Very nice. Now, let's match this green diamond. That should not set off Jahangir. Perfect. Let's kill him before he goes off. Or maybe close to it. Awesome. Now, I want some blues for Karil. I'm going to match the 3 purples on the bottom left. I'm not going to match the 4 on the top because I don't need it for Balthazar. Let's just match the 3. Maybe I'll get a blue in the bottom, and we did. Man, I swear I do this commentary as I am playing. I do not do commentary like as a voiceover afterwards. I figure I got a 20% chance to get the blue exactly where I want and a 40% chance to get it either there or that one spot up above. So let's see what kind of damage we can do to these two on the right. And let's use Balthazar on Priska. Hit this green diamond, which will give me burden. Don't set off Belith. Perfect. Match these so that I can get Balthazar and a massive red diamond. Alright, this battle is over. If I can ever stop cascading. Awesome. We are 4 for 4. 1 flag left today. And we're going to go up against a Glass Balthazar tank team. They've also got Toon Valen, Toon Nashgar, Glass Ganju, and Toon Burden. So I am going to bring in Jolly and another yellow, probably Ganju. Let's take out Balthazar as well. And, or actually, you know what? Why have I not been using Saskia instead of Jolly today? I don't know why. I've been using Saskia most of the week, and she's fast mana speed and is much easier to get off than Jolly. So let's use those, and then who else do I want to use? Let's bring in another Karil for funsies. And I use the blues here for events, so I've got troops maxed out for all 3, and actually a 4th attacking 3-star blue. Anyway, let's go into battle with this. I've got 3 Karils using. Alright, so not very many yellows, so we're definitely going to need to get our 10 blue tiles before we deal with many of their specials. I'm going to start off with something that has a cascade. Let's do these 3 reds horizontally on the left, setting off that cascade of yellows underneath, or rather greens, rather. Now, actually, I do love my options. We're going to match these 3 reds. I was just going to say I don't like my options, but we're going to match these 3 reds horizontally in the middle so that I can match a blue diamond next turn. And I've already got 10 blue tiles on the board, so we can hit that next turn. It's going to set off Balthazar, but that's okay. He's going to die this next turn. Don't set off Ganju. Massive cascading. Alright, now let's kill off these 2 enemies on the right. Not quite. We should be able to kill him with those yellow tiles. Yeah. Even though yellow is weak against yellow, let's use Karil over here. Now, let's match these 3 yellows up against Ganju, and he's dead. Perfect. Quite a cascade. Of course, I don't have any reds or greens. And Saskia's dead. Cool. We should still be fine. Let's hit Valen with Ganju. Hopefully he doesn't revive 7 times. Get that yellow diamond to get Ganju special again. And this is going to do it. We went 5-0 today and 25-0 on the week. Definitely loving using those 2 Toon Karils. Currently in the top 1%. If I look at the leaderboard here, we're ranked 1569. Even though I went 25-0 on the week, we went 25-0 here. And then on defense, we have a B rating right now. But as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the video, I had an E rating for most of the beginning of the week. And then we went to a D rating and then a C, and now up to a B rating. So we should still finish in the top 1%. The top 4,500-ish finish in the top 1%. So feeling confident that we will be able to. Let me know how your 3-star air support raid tournament went this week. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.